Hey, Ben!
Oh, hey there, Betty.
Don't you have places to be, things to do?
Maybe. But since I don't remember, I'm gonna stick around. You know, keeping an eye on the sheriff.
Ben, you have the right to remain silent. Please use it.
What do you think happened to our memories?
If you ask my opinion, I would say witchcraft.
This doesn't look like witchcraft to me, Ben.
Witches or not, you must agree that the sheriff's level of incompetence is supernatural. Supernatural.
Ben, don't force me to detain you.
Detain me? I ain't even moving. Anyway, I suggest we keep an eye out. We don't want them witches eating our brains.
Those are zombies, Ben.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Zombies too?
Hey, Ben, hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure you've only been in the hospital once. And that was the day you were born.
You couldn't be wronger. I really feel pretty literate. I'm sure I have some kind of PhD.
Yes, judging by your fragrance, a PhD in hydrocarbons.
Hydro what?
Wanna gossip about the sheriff?
Sure thing.
He believes Bigfoot is real.
Well, one thing's for sure. There's a higher chance of seeing the Sasquatch riding a unicorn tonight than this guy being the real McCoy.
You know what? I'd even welcome not being the sheriff just to see that happen.
Aha! Gotcha, Fako!
He's after some furries.
Chipmunks, Betty! Chipmunks! Furries are something completely different. Ugh. And if what I read about them is true, they're one of the biggest threats this town has ever faced.
Are we still talking about chipmunks here? The chair has a merit award plaque.
It's an honor to stand in front of such a distinguished piece of furniture.
You'd rather show respect to a chair than the sheriff?
You bet your ass I would.
Have you seen that picture hanging on the wall?
I'll be damned. That must be the real sheriff.
Wait, what?
I knew you couldn't be the real deal. Now, what did you do with that poor Garrett fella?
Can't you read? Sheriff Garrett died decades ago.
And he's still more of a sheriff than you'll ever be.
So, talk to you later.
Whenever you want, if you're not a commie.
Mr. Coltrane.
Betty, how can I be of assistance?
Does the name Rhino Co. ring a bell to you?
Rhino Co? Never heard of it. At least not that I remember.
Any idea what they might be involved in?
One thing's for sure, Betty. It's not an ostrich farm.
Nothing gets past this guy.
Have you heard anything about the mansion?
You mean the mansion owned by Frank Cooper, the barber?
Phew! How much does that guy charge for a haircut to afford that place?
Maybe it's because he's the only barber in town.
Or maybe it's because we're all werewolves, and he makes a killing on the nights of the full moon like tonight.
If we were all werewolves, that would explain the memory loss.
We cracked the case, Sheriff.
Indeed we did, Ben.
Guys, the full moon is out. Wouldn't we all have turned by now?
I told you, Faco. That's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Wasn't it your idea?
What side are you on?
Yes, Betty, whose side are you on?
What? How? When did this turn on me? It seems you can't get rid of your new friend.
Tell me about
it.
You're reading each other's minds! Oh, that's so cute, you two.
Hey, anything he can do, I can do better.
I haven't seen you do anything other than stand here and complain.
And I'm even better at that than you are.
This is going to be a long night.
I need to report a crime.
Oh, Lord, what happened now? Murder? Kidnapping? Chipmunks?
No, none of those. Wait, chipmunks? Anyway, how am I supposed to know the name of the crime? You're the expert here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Shut up, Ben! Betty, tell me more.
We were at the junkyard and
Who's we?
I said shut up. Hold on. Who is we?
my friend and I. Well, technically it was only my friend Linda who got robbed.
What did they take?
My friend's toolbox.
Toolbox? Sorry, Betty. I've got more important things to worry about right now.
Mr. Coltrane, I'm serious. I need your help recovering that toolbox.
Betty, I already told you. I have bigger fish to fry.
Here we all are, looking for our memories, and this hack is grilling carps.
Will you please just listen? That Marco guy's a real threat. He literally pulled a gun on Linda. You keep saying you're the sheriff. Then prove it.
Hold on. He pulled a gun? Are you positive on that?
Yes!
Betty, if you're dealing with actual criminals, things could get very dangerous for you.
Yeah, here's the thing. I really need the toolbox back. So, save us time and just tell me what to do.
These guys always have slick lawyers, so we have to do it by the book. We already have 2 witnesses, you and your friend. So, if you can provide me with strong evidence, then maybe I can perform a quick arrest and search their house.
What sort of evidence do you need?
The incriminatory kind.
Well, aren't you a genius? But actually, Ben's right. First, we need proof that your stolen goods are in the suspect's possession. And second, find out any information we could use against them in a trial. Clear? Great. I'll be here if you need me.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Sheriff.
What sort of evidence did we need again?
First, we need proof that your stolen goods are in the... And second, find...
That's all for now, Sheriff.
Good night, Betty.
Let's leave the chit-chat for later. Ew! What's that smell? It's like someone didn't shower for a year. Or longer. Manufacturer not responsible for the acquisition of additional limbs and/or other body parts. Manufacturer not responsible. Shoots the bad breath right out of you. Caution, 50 caliber suppository. Shoots the bad breath. Caution. Blank papers labeled thoughts and prayers. Blank papers. We won't lie to you. This stuff doesn't work. We won't lie to you. Laughter is the best medicine. Unless you have diarrhea. Laughter is the best.
Has this ever happened to you?
I wonder what he's in for. Skipping too many showers? Get up, prisoner! Execution day! Are you okay? Wake up! Why are you still sleeping? Come on! Wake up already! Please use as directed. Overdose can result in spontaneous, localized explosions. After use, please maintain a security radius of at least 30 feet from your loved ones for 72 hours. In case of overdose, please contact legal counsel immediately. They will distribute your will to your next of kin. Keep away from children. You can't afford to spend that much on diapers. Funny that it doesn't say anything about mixing with alcohol. I bet that'd be an explosive combination. Oh god, that's disgusting. Please don't make me look at that again. Ew, what's that in the toilet? It's everywhere. If I gaze into the abyss any longer, it's going to start... Wait, never mind. It's already gazing back. This cell hasn't been cleaned for so long that the dirt ended up claiming the cell for itself. Should I call a therapist now or wait for the nightmares to settle in first? You've already taken so much from me! Don't make me do it again! Enough! From now on, I decide what I look at, and this cell remains unlooked at. That does it! Now you see it? Now you don't! Get up, prisoner! Execution day! I need some answers.
Shoot!
Sheriff, you should check out that stench.
Hey, don't look at me. It's the fella downstairs.
I can't deal with him right now. Besides, he's fine, if a bit stinky.
Shouldn't you at least let him shower?
I'll worry about his hygiene after the town-wide emergency is over.
You should rush down there. He might be dead.
If he's dead, where's the emergency?
I'll leave you doing, whatever you're doing, Mr. Coltrane.
Good. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Mike's Diner, huh? This looks like a nice place. Mike's Diner, huh? That's a long train. It's never ending. Like someone really doesn't want me to cross those train tracks right now. I can't stop that train. I can't believe you'd even ask. It's almost like you're trying to kill me. Now this is a queen among motorcycles. Yup, you definitely can't beat a Corley. Being caught hot-wiring this beauty is a one-way ticket to hell. So this is where that stench comes from. Vandalism? That's what you're into, huh? Not that I'm judging. Rocky Mountain oysters? Ew, seafood? In the desert? Rocky Mountain, ew. Rocky Mountain, ew.
please. I already told you. I don't know my name, so let's go with Lola for now.
Great! Now that you got that cleared up, are you about ready to order something?
See, the thing is, Mike, I'd rather eat roadkill.
Well, I've got great news for you then.
Ugh, gross.
So, gorgeous, what is it going to be? Food poisoning or a night out in town with John Slim?
Easy, Boy Scout. Keep your hair on. The mayor said to wait. I'm sure she has the best people working on it.
Indeed, she has! Hi, guys, I'm Betty. Animal Whisperer, she of the bottomless pockets, and savior of memoryless towns.
Oh, look, guys. It's the mayor's daughter.
Where did you hear that?
News travels fast in a small town like this. Anyway, welcome to Mike's Diner. I trust you're here to eat, and not waste my time like these yahoos.
What's in that food? Chloroform? Hey, mister, are you okay? Wow, that's what I call deep sleep. Is he alright? I don't think he's breathing. I think someone should call an ambulance. I'm not putting my fingerprints on him. I'm not putting my fingerprints on him. I'm not putting my The condiment formerly known as ketchup.
You gonna pay for that?
No?
Then leave it alone.
Beer slide, the most exciting sport since beer chess. Beer slide, the most... It's a jukebox! Wow, check it out, there are a lot of songs on it.
Now this is my jam!
I'd rather wait until the song is over. Why are there strips of duct tape on the bar? I don't think, in this case, X marks the spot. I'm not touching that. Cat soup.
You gonna pay for that?
No?
Then leave it alone.
Montoya family seeking babysitter during a business trip. Please call N Mexico 572536. Sparkles, the most loving cat you've ever seen. There will be no consequences if you return her before she gets hungry. For more information, contact Marco DeLuca. Missing. Paul Bellato, last seen traveling east towards Florida for work with RhinoCo. Hiring. Mayor Eliza Barrett is searching for a live-in janitor for the town hall to replace our beloved Joseph. Room and board not included. What the mayor dreams, the janitor cleans. Hiring. RhinoCo is searching for new legal counsel. Requirements, a law degree, and a strong interest in keeping their mouth shut. We want you to fight the communist menace. Join New Mexico's largest militia, citizens helping uncover disguised spies. Do your part in the fight against socialism. Contact Ben Zinn and report any signs of socialist activity right now. God bless America. Save KGFL. Join the staff of your favorite and only local radio station as they protest its closure. Let's meet in front of Town Hall and send the mayor a clear message. The lights won't go out. Are you ready for an amazing Halloween? We invite you to celebrate the grand opening of our new costume shop. Saturday, November 1st at 9 p.m. Crystalline Lake for an unforgettable summer. Go kayaking, meet the local wildlife, learn how to sharpen a machete, and meet the lovely owner Pamela. Why would you need a machete at summer camp?
Now this is my jam! Betty, put that comb back.
A fine achievement in a dump like this. Aim high, kids. One day, you too can make your dreams come true.
Stop right there, girl. You mess with my best employee, you mess with me.
Just when they thought there was nothing more dangerous than fugu. Pork sirloin I fungi.
That sounds so normal. What's it say?
Dry aged pork chops in a penicillium crust. Specially aged in our non-refrigerated pantry.
And here I thought I was ready to order. I'll stick to strawberry milkshakes.
Ha! Strawberry. Gets me every time.
Lucky country-style chicken. Huh, what's the catch here?
No catch.
Oh, I see. So then you'll be lucky if you can find them. Spiky salad? Made with freshly harvested cacti seasoned with lime. Eating it isn't as bad as sitting on it.
Who'd eat that?
Who wouldn't eat that?
Rocky Mountain oysters. Corn-battered cougar marbles, served with refreshing warm beer.
Deliciously appealing, isn't it?
Roasted desert wood rat. Pretty much like chicken, except for the extra legs and tail. Chef Mike's secret.
Ah, my greatest creation for sure.
Fresh local meat marinated with shower water to give it the extra Mike flavor. Seasonal, depending on what's moving around the kitchen.
How are you even allowed to open this joint?
Smoked iguana? Yes, it tastes as awful as it sounds. Served with a side of jalapeno cherry salsa. If you have the stomach to eat it, we have the stomach to cook it. Elderfish sandwich. Fish so old it's been here longer than the front door. Served with its own never-changed tank water, so as not to alter its distinctive flavor profile.
That's off the menu. It's been there for so long that it grew legs and ran away.
Thank God.
Chicken's best. What's this one about? Foot-long flatbread served with chicken tendons sprinkled with oregano. Includes double full-fat mayo, vinegar, and lettuce. Pan-fried for 6 minutes.
I can feel the heartburn already.
Soup of the day. What is it?
You see, nothing goes to waste here at Mike's. We prepare our house soup each day, with the leftovers from the previous day. It's safe to say you'll never experience the same flavor twice.
What's in it?
The soup might also contain traces of cigarette butts, dog hair, used napkins, bones, straws, desert sand, and Brussels sprouts.
Ew, Brussels sprouts. Rereading this part of the menu won't make it any more appetizing. Surströmming soup with durian croutons. Did somebody say fusion? We took the best from Europe and the best from Asia and mixed them in this incredible meal. You won't ever smell the same again.
Mike, quick question. Why?
Best idea I ever had. Second only to the Hawaiian pizza broth.
Rereading this part of the menu won't make it any more appetizing. Cleanse smoothie?
Could use one of those right about now.
A bit of this and a bit of that, mixed with a few drops of Montezuma's Revenge. It'll have you dancing the Aztec two-step before you can say Tenochtitlan.
Never mind.
Walker Family Homemade Soda. A Walker family tradition and the original wonder tonic of the American West. This carbonated wonder is infused with lithium citrate, South American herbs, ephedra, breadseed poppy, Mexican and Indian hemp, devil's trumpet seeds, strychnine, and ergot. It lifts the spirits, relieves mental and physical exhaustion, and cures lumbago, gout, and hemorrhoids.
Mike, are you crying?
It's such a beautiful recipe!
Tap water. If you're a penny pincher, we got you covered. Dishwater it is. 6 up. Who's counting, right? Almost as good as the mainstream brand. Rattlesnake beer. Locally sourced rattlesnake. Steeped in a mixture of 26% alcohol, 73% rattlesnake venom, and 1% snake doo-doo. Buy a bottle and keep the snake. Directions to the hospital, 10 cents extra.
Definitely dangerous.
Rereading this part of the menu won't make it any more appetizing. Slowly baked apple pie with crunchy chunks. Crunchy chunks?
Yeah! Ever wondered why we don't have roaches in the kitchen?
Deep fried cornflake beer battered Twonkies. Like fish and chips, but without that healthy crap.
Ugh, Slim's really feeling that heartburn.
Ugh.
Spicy ice cream. Choose any of our 3 flavors. Plain vanilla, ordinary vanilla, simple vanilla. Served with Carolina Reaper peppers.
Aren't those 3 the same thing?
Of course not! They're totally different! Pearls before swine!
Hey, I haven't seen this one before. Wake up juice? Good for what ails ya. Cures drunkenness, hangover, narcolepsy, coma, and death. You'll be up and soberer than a priest on Sunday morning. You know, I could use one of those.
I like your attitude, Betty! On the house!
Ooh, nice. Thanks, Mike. It's a disaster. It'd be easier to burn the kitchen down and rebuild it than clean it. Oh my god, the sausage is walking away. They haven't invented the vaccines I'd need to survive that kitchen. They haven't Lola, the bravest of fools. Because as brave as she is, only a fool would eat anything made by Mike. Whew, what a night, eh?
You bet! No memories, no working phones.
No fresh air.
There's plenty of fresh air outside. If you got a problem, go home!
Believe me, if I knew where my home was, I wouldn't be here.
Do you know what's going on?
You heard the mayor's speech, didn't you?
Well, it was my mom talking, so I wasn't really listening.
Here's what's going on. We still don't know why everyone lost their memories, and there's no way to call for help. The mayor said everything will be fixed soon, but I have a feeling our problems are a lot bigger than a broken antenna.
With everything that's going on, you seem pretty calm.
Why shouldn't I be? Mayor Barrett has the situation under control.
Even so, you look way too relaxed. I think you are the mastermind behind all this.
What kind of mastermind would erase her own memory?
Well, that's exactly what a criminal mastermind would say.
If I were a villain, don't you think I'd give myself a more fearful name than Lola? Something like, Miss Atomic Overkill.
You came up with that name pretty fast, Lola.
I'm looking for a big Italian fella. Have you seen him?
Big Italian fella? Oh, he came in here a while ago. Remember, Slim?
I don't remember anyone like that.
Yeah, the one that picked you up by the collar. And then you ran away like a headless chicken.
I was just showing him my fine leather jacket.
Well, I remember the guy. He drank the diner out of whiskey and walked out as if he was still stone cold sober. He was walking north towards that big mansion.
Lola, I know your real name. I found it in the yearbook. We're classmates.
Yeah? What is it?
Your name is... Carrie Ann.
Carrie Ann? Which is it? Carrie or Ann? Can't be both.
It's one of those double names like Peggy Sue, or Mary Jane, or Emma Louise, or...
You know what? I think I'll stick to Lola. Thank you very much.
But
Thank you very much.
I'll leave you alone. Enjoy your strawberry milkshake.
Ha! Strawberry.
See you, Betty.
John, is it?
That's my name, but you can call me Slim.
What do you think happened?
No idea. We all woke up here with no memories.
If you ask me, it's a defense mechanism.
Oh, yeah? Enlighten us.
In order to prevent permanent trauma, our brains wipe themselves clean to forget the taste of Mike's food.
I'll give you permanent head trauma.
How did you remember your name?
Thanks to my beautiful hair.
Get this, Betty. Our friend here has a comb with his name on it.
Hair this good demands meticulous care.
I hope you get your memory back, Slim. Because hair today, gone tomorrow.
You seem pretty calm about losing your memory.
I only need two things in life, my hair and John Slim.
Do you know what all that grease is doing to your hair?
Making me look slick and suave.
You should take better care of it, that's all.
If you asked me, I'd recommend you start stocking up on hats before winter, Slim.
Hats are for squares.
And John Slim ain't no square, right?
You got it, babe.
Oh, what about a fez? Fezzes are cool.
I said no hats. Besides, history has always favored men with glorious manes.
Yeah, tell that to Samson.
I heard about your run-in with Marco.
Yeah, he walked in like he owned the place and started threatening Mike and Lola. So I looked him dead in the eye and told him he'd have trouble if he didn't stop.
He didn't want to tangle with me.
So he calmed down and had some whiskey at the bar.
That's certainly one way of looking at it.
I'm hungry. What do you recommend?
Not eating here.
Hey, don't chase away my customers!
Don't worry, Mike. The menu already does that. I'm hungry.
That depends.
How comfortable are you eating endangered species?
Well, there's nothing currently endangered on the menu.
So, extinct, right?
I'm hungry. What do you recommend?
How do you feel about food that's still moving?
That one's a delicacy in some places.
Tell me which ones, please. I'd like to strike them off my list of potential vacation destinations. Got any idea on how we could get our memories back?
Hey, in the fairy tales, it all gets fixed with a kiss from a prince. Wanna give it a try?
Sure, why not?
Betty, no, stop. He's just playing you.
Why'd you do that? Wait, don't tell me. You're jealous.
As if I'd be jealous of that.
Oh my god, she is!
Shut up, Mike. Don't you have a tarantula to deep fry or something?
Maybe, but this is way more fun.
Sorry, Slim, but I've gotta go.
Leaving me is the hardest part, I know.
No, it's not.
Mike, proud owner of the local diner. Also, the last person I'd grab a meal from. Oh, What is that smell?
Rat-tailed quesadillas. Want to try some?
God, no. I mean, I'm not hungry right now. But I do have some questions.
You're lost. Anyway, what do you want to know?
Did you hear the explosion?
Oh yeah, about that. The fryer needed a jump start, and then, boom! Bye-bye eyebrows.
Yeah, I was talking about the explosion that shook the whole town.
Didn't notice anything. With those trains running non-stop outside, I can't hear a thing.
Do you remember anything from before?
Not really. When I came to, Slim and Lola were already here. Then that Italian giant drank all my booze, and finally, you came by. I've been trying to stay busy cooking. They say smell brings up old memories.
It doesn't seem like it's working. Maybe you should remember how to cook first.
Nonsense. Just take one deep breath. Blech.
How did you remember your name?
Well, it says Mike's Diner on the sign outside.
That doesn't prove you're actually Mike.
The fridge is full of canned meatballs with my picture and the name Mike on them.
I guess that settles it. Who are we to argue with canned meats, right? Tell me about that Italian giant.
A large fella named Marco DeLuca came in like he owned the place. Asked for all of my whiskey plus some rent money.
Marco DeLuca, not him again. Wait, does that mean you're out of whiskey?
Yeah, he took everything I had in the register and started drinking like a camel. Course, old Mike ain't no fool. I gave him some of the Walker's Special instead of real whiskey.
Walker's Special. I'll remember that next time I see him. About the Walker's Special.
If you think you're getting my secret recipe, dream on!
You know who's an expert on counterfeit whiskey? The health inspector. Mike?
I think you broke Mike.
Ha! The person who can break Michael Walker hasn't been born yet!
What's your plan for the night?
I was thinking about sprucing up the place. Any ideas?
Have you considered reworking your menu? Maybe start serving normal food?
There's nothing abnormal about my nose-to-tail, organic, locally sourced, highway-to-table menu.
There's something weird about that train.
Weird? How?
It's never ending. How is that even possible?
I mean, it's not like someone put it there on purpose to prevent you from getting to the other side, right?
Right. How is this place not closed yet? Where's the health department when you need them?
Hey! We don't talk about them who must not be named in this fine establishment. This whole memory loss thing brought me enough trouble already. Everyone's forgotten where to get good food.
Yeah, right. It's their memory loss that's wafting out and keeping them away.
I need to prepare my special dessert, shrimp and grits. That'll bring people in.
Ew!
I thought you wanted to get them in here, not get them to move to another state.
Mark my words, y'all. You won't find better food anywhere in this town.
That's a risk we are willing to take. Wow, quite the liquor collection you have here, Mike.
Yeah, I distilled them all myself.
And risk angering Mike? Sorry, but I'm not cleaning that kitchen. Looks like some kind of whiskey.
Some kind of whiskey? That's a 15-year-old Dalmore, you uncultured brat!
You have some unusually strong feelings about whiskey. Can I have it?
Only if you win in the beer sliding contest. Hands off the merchandise!
But I didn't even do anything!
But you were thinking about it.
Blech. I'll never get used to this smell.
You again? What do you want now?
I have some questions about that contest.
What do you want to know?
Tell me how it works.
What, do I need to read it for you? Just go take a look at the poster.
Aw, okay. The Mike's Diners Beer Sliding Contest.
You're ruining it! Fine, I'll do it myself. The Mike's Diner Beer Sliding Contest. The rules are simple. You will slide a beer bottle across the bar towards that big X on the counter. Whoever lands closest wins the prize. Our current champion is John Slim. Are you ready to beat him?
It sounds easy enough.
Yeah, right. Nothing like a good dose of self-deception.
I can't say I'm surprised that the cleanest thing here is the garbage can. It's empty. Mike. Blech. I'll never.
You again?
I have some questions.
What do you want to know?
What kind of prize are we talking about here?
This beautiful and expensive bottle of Dalmore Single Malt. Disclaimer, conditions subject to change before, during, or after the contest. The prize is legally interchangeable with whatever cheap bottle I can find under my counter.
Wait, can you repeat that one?
And I will lie my way out of any and all objections voiced by participants.
Nothing. I think I got it. I have some questions.
What do you want to know?
Tell me how.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
Ugh, fine. Just slide the bottle across the bar and get as close to the big X as possible. If you win, you get the prize. If Slim wins, well, you don't.
Nothing. I think I got it. I better get going. I have a town to save.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be doing something equally hard to believe.
Do I really need to touch that? No? Cool. Whew, be careful. This could wake the dead. No, really, I've got enough to do tonight without dealing with zombies. Here goes nothing. Well, what did you expect? What's in that food? Chloroform? I'm not putting my fingerprints on him. Lion Estates, built by the rich for the richer. Lion Estates, built by the rich. And the It's Not My Job award goes to whoever did this. This visual assault will haunt me for the rest of the night. Do you act like this with your property? Yeah, thought not. Ooh, note.
Dear Halloween lovers, I've decided to close the store and start over somewhere else. I'd like to personally thank Mayor Barrett for making my decision easier. I'm taking the money I got from selling the building and moving as far away from this town as possible. Sincerely, Mary Roberts. P.S. Clifford, you're a bum. I'm taking the kids. Don't try to find us.
Yikes. Wow, thanks for that Why would I even touch that? What dastardly deeds were committed here? I'm not messing with a crime scene. Dear listeners, after many years of service to our community, we've been forced to cease operation due to budget cuts. Thank you for your support over the years. In honor of our lovely mayor, we've left the light on. Eliza, brace yourself. The unpaid electricity bill is coming. Dear listeners, we thank you in honor. Eliza. Ooh, shiny. Telekinesis isn't one of my powers. Or is it? No, it's not. This plant's got twice the soil the others do. The plot thickens. I can't use my hands. It's too thorny. Marco DeLuca, henchman and toolbox kidnapper.
What did you just say?
That you are a filthy toolbox napper. You're lucky I forgot my Wing Chun lessons, or else.
Or else what?
Ooh-cha!
Just go before I run out of patience.
Yes, sir, Mr. Marco. It won't happen again. If that Buxus microphylla japonica wasn't in the way, I could sneak in through that hole. If that Buxus microphylla... Why would you even need a guard with a heavily locked gate like that? This gate's locked tighter than Mom's purse. I don't think anything will help me get past it. A beautiful and resilient La Rea tridentata. This kind of bush can thrive even in the harshest conditions. I don't see a way to do that. Bit too far to see things clearly.
If you so much as try to get past this gate, I'll make you eat it.
Bit too far to see things clearly. Memorial to Don't Touch, the firefighting bear. Fallen in the line of duty during the Great Fire of 1938. God bless America. Where did that come from? I'd rather not disrespect the fallen. How dare they leave his furry bottom exposed for the world to see? Despite its origin, anyone in town would be jealous of hair as lustrous and voluminous as this. A firefighter who looks weirdly calm for a night like this. Does he know something I don't?
Many things, actually, you third-rate cheeseball.
Hey, firefighter. Shouldn't you do something about that alarm?
I'm not getting paid to do anything more than what I'm doing right now.
Seriously, dude? Someone might need help.
Listen, I know you're working from a limited script here, but I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Script? What are you talking about?
Ah, forget it. I don't need the trouble. What do you want?
Who are you?
My name is Wilberforce Peyton Millhouse III, and I'm an actor.
Nice to meet you, Wilberto. I'm Betty.
It's Wilberforce, and I know well who you are. You surfer?
Whoa! Am I sensing some hostility here, Will Barton?
Listen, just call me Will, would you?
Okay. Why so crabby, Willie?
I was supposed to be the main character in 3 Minutes to Midnight, but you got the role at the last minute. Look at me now. I'm just some background character.
Everyone loves firefighters, Willoughby. You're set.
I'm not a firefighter. I'm an actor playing a firefighter.
Where are the real firefighters?
I shouldn't talk to you. You'll blow my chances to be in the new game.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Oh, I can see why they hired you. You're good.
Come on, just help old Betty out a little. Why can't anybody remember anything?
Memory's tricky. Sorry, can't tell you more. Spoilers, you know?
Okay, how about this? What caused the explosion?
You'll find out soon enough. Don't you worry.
But I want to know now, Will Reno. Can you give me a clue?
Maybe, but pay attention, because I'm not going to repeat myself.
I need to get rid of the henchman guarding the gate at the mansion.
Knock him out, hero.
Don't you have anything sneakier?
Sneaky is what I'm talking about. You don't have to knock him out with your fist.
What was that about a new game?
Shh. Keep it under your hat, and I'll tell you.
I don't have a hat.
Anyway, it's called... It's gonna be amazing. Amazing environments, amazing characters, amazing effects. It's gonna be...
Let me guess. Amazing.
No, spectacular.
Are you sure you can't tell me what's going on?
100% positive. Oh, all right, all right. You want me to tell you how the game ends?
Oh my god, yes!
You sure?
I said yes!
Absolutely sure.
Just tell me!
Okay, here we go. Well, getting into the... is gonna be critical.
I've got to put what where?
You'll discover a... field to the top with... and you'll barely be able to... Oh, that's not all. The most important part is... so, no matter what you do, don't forget to...
Seriously, shouldn't you be worried about the alarm? There's obviously a fire somewhere.
Not yet. Not until the fire scene.
What fire scene?
All in due time.
Well, nice talking to you. I'm going to be useful somewhere else.
See you soon, Betty.
It's a fire hydrant. Don't let the stale smell of... I don't think my bare hands are an adequate tool for this. What kind of parents just forget about their children? Oh, right. Parents who lost their memories. Hey, kids. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Are you copying me?
Are you copying me?
Are you copying me?
Anti-disestablishmentarianism!
Where are your parents?
Bah! Those old farts probably don't remember us either.
Hey, that's no way to talk about your parents.
What are you gonna do about it, huh? Tell our parents?
Wait, should you guys really be laughing at that?
Why wouldn't we?
Did you hear that explosion earlier?
Oh yeah! And we also know what it was.
Really? Tell me!
Get closer, pay attention, and don't tell anybody.
I'm listening. Ew! Why aren't you playing?
Ooh, it's too hot to play Vermilion Racer.
Who's the Vermilion Racer?
Who's the most super duper hero ever? By day, he's a famous athlete. And by night, he apprehends criminals with his incredible powers!
I know this might sound weird, but I got the feeling I know this guy.
Yeah, right. As if someone like him would be friends with someone like you.
Ouch. Why don't you go to a pool or something if it's so hot?
The closest thing we have around here is that fire hydrant.
I could open that for you.
No way! You need, like, superhuman strength to do that.
Well, kids, maybe I am a hero too.
Yeah, right. Super turd!
Yeah, you're right. Plus, it's kind of late to be playing anyway.
Your brain cells are late.
Can I play with the horsey?
It's Mr. Horsey McHorseface to you. I'll need to ask him first. Hold on a second. Sorry. He said he's busy right now.
About Mr. Horsey.
What about him?
You'd better give me the horse, or else.
Or else what?
I'll tell my mommy.
Huh, that's so pathetic. It doesn't even deserve an answer.
I'm leaving. I hate when spoiled brats waste my time.
Hello, pot, meet kettle.
It's a massive blob of sap oozing from the tree. It looks dangerously sticky. Hi, I'm Betty. And you are?
For some mysterious reason, God has taken my memory, and my name with it. However, you can call me Father. What brings you to the house of the Lord? Other than stealing my gardening shears, that is. Don't try to deny it. I saw you eyeing them out there.
Shears? What shears?
Don't play dumb with me. I know you want them.
The patron saint of world conquest. It's never a good idea to leave your fingerprints in a church. The patron saint of the highway. It's never a good idea to leave your fingerprints in a church. A confessional, with a side for both sinner and priest. If you want to get something off your chest, I suggest talking to the priest. A classic highwayman's hitch. An ultra-strong knot that comes undone in a flash. Why do I know that?
Don't touch that unless you want to end up on it.
The town priest. He is more likely to hand out a smackdown than a pardon. Imagine that thing falling on someone.
Don't touch that unless you want to end up on it.
It's a delivery notice from the local post office. It's wound up tighter than that priest.
Get away from there. You have any idea how long it took me to rehang that cross?
Nothing says church quite like a pipe organ. This next tune goes out to those who lost their memories. Holy water, or as I call it, H2OMG. This night is already weird enough. Let's not add self-baptism to the mix. The patron saint of the Great Loom. The patron saints of freelance holy justice. Father.
My child.
You don't strike me as the religious type.
In the words of the Lord, do not judge a book by its cover.
I'm pretty sure he didn't say that one.
Maybe losing my memory has been difficult. Luckily for me, I have all the answers here, in this book.
Do you think we'll get our memories back?
Hell no! We're on our own, Betty. No one's looking out for us.
Whoa, pessimistic much? Shouldn't you try to have a little bit more faith, Father?
Faith? Is that a whiskey brand I'm not familiar with? Oh, that reminds me. Where is the rest of the wine?
Father, please, focus. We have no memories and no way to contact the outside world. Don't you think that's a bit too convenient?
No, it's the goddamn opposite of convenient, Betty.
Let's just move on. Have you talked with the sheriff? You look like someone he'd be interested in talking to.
No need to bother the fuzz. I've just had a few sips of the communion wine.
Aren't there any rules about drinking on the job?
Wine is a gift. It represents the blood of our Lord and Savior.
And I bet there's no more loyal servant than yourself.
I can stop anytime.
Can I borrow that pair of gardening shears?
Well, give me one good reason.
Doesn't the Bible say something like... thou wouldest be cool, do not be greedy. Give to poor Betty's, and thou shalt have wine in heaven.
I like wine as much as the next man, but the book also says, keep yourselves from all covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in abundance.
I don't want abundance, I just want the shears.
Do you, my child? Do you?
Yes.
Sorry, not on my watch.
Jeez, you have answers for everything.
The good book provides me with all the answers I need.
Do not make Betty steal, but rather allow her to toil, doing humble tasks with her own hands, such as shearing the bushes of the landlord.
But it also says... Wait, are you willing to work to get them? The bathrooms sure do need a scrubbing.
Whoa. On second thought, let's try something else. The righteous man that giveth Betty of his shears is immediately forgiven for all his wrongdoings. Ever heard that one?
Yes, but have you heard? The path of the righteous man is beset on...
I'm gonna stop you right there. I already know how that one ends. And the Betty came down from the mountain and talked, and spake, and chatted, and discussed, and pitched, and sermonized, and did some more talking. And thus she was gifted a pair of shears.
I don't know about that one, but have you heard this one? Let the women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak.
So, can I have them?
Sorry, but no. You broke the silence.
Hey, are there any good jokes in that book?
Good question. Let me check. Ah, found one. And thou shalt eat it as barley cakes. And thou shalt bake it in their sight with the dung that cometh out of a man.
That joke was so bad, you should give me those shears as an apology.
Not happening.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
To the confessional.
God feel about breaking and entering? Even if it's just to steal something that was previously stolen from a friend?
You aren't talking about my house, are you?
Do you live in a mansion?
Well, the church doesn't pay its junior partners that well.
Then it's clearly not your house.
No biggie then. No honor among thieves and all that.
I considered leaving someone locked up, alone, and scared.
My child, love your enemies and pray for them.
About that. She's not an enemy. She's kind of my best friend.
Like the Lord did with Lucifer. Well, you probably had your reasons.
I bring chaos and destruction wherever I go. I stoked anger in the townspeople, and now everybody hates the mayor.
Well, if you ask me, politicians are the worst. They are barely human, always operating from the shadows. All to take our money to fuel their endless greed. Whatever you throw at them, trust me, they deserve it.
Hey, that's my mother you're talking about!
You're her daughter? Then I retract my previous statement. That woman is a goddamn saint.
There's this feeling inside me, Father. Like something or someone is controlling me. Whenever I see something, I try to grab it. Even if I don't know why I want it.
I know that feeling. But trust me, you can always find a use for them later.
Does this mean I'm forgiven?
Not quite. It means that you'll have to pray for us both. Say 11 Hail Gilberts.
I don't floss.
Ew! Betty, that's disgusting!
What about my penance?
Penance? Your breath is penance enough for others.
I eat oatmeal for breakfast.
A fine, wholesome way to start the day. That's no sin.
With an equal amount of chocolate and sugar?
Oh. Say 10 Hail Willy Wonkas.
I'd like to think this through.
Take your time, my child. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Actually, I thought better of it. Forgive me, Father, for—
To the confessional!
Father!
What now?
Father, watch out!
What?
Thanks, dude.
I wasn't. I didn't. Ugh.
It's never a good idea to leave your fingerprints in a church. The Archangel of Adventure, the mightiest pirate the seas have ever seen. Yet. The priest's all-knowing tome. I wonder if his faith would hold up without it.
That was close. I almost lost what little hair I have left.
Father.
My...
Forgive me,
To the confessional! What now?
Father, watch out!
What?
Thanks, dude.
I wasn't. I didn't. Ugh.
Thou shalt not steal! Who untied this?
Father.
My...
Someone is preventing me from moving forward. What can I do?
Can this someone move of their own accord?
I'm certainly no match for his strength.
Like David before Goliath, you must find a weakness to exploit.
What do you think is going on?
I've got a theory. It might sound a bit far-fetched, so promise me you won't laugh.
I promise nothing.
Good enough. You see, my child, I think we're all vampires.
Okay, how does that explain the memory loss?
Quite easily. We've just spent so long without drinking blood that it's affecting our brains.
Have you tried looking in a mirror to test that theory?
I would have, but there are no mirrors in here. Oddly convenient, don't you think?
Still, shouldn't the sight of that cross turn you to ash on the spot or something?
Don't know, but it gives me a horrible feeling of foreboding.
Thank you for your time, Father.
Hey, you! Don't touch those! They belong to the church!
It's a massive blob of dangerously sticky sap. It could strip the hair from an entire Sasquatch family. Whoever blew this up did a pretty good job. Who am I to mess with art? Hey, can I get that package?
Young lady, I know it's a confusing night, but you still need a delivery notice to get the mail.
Well, lucky for me, I have the delivery notice right here. Let's see what's inside this package. Ooh, a Bible!
Well, that was an easy read. It's blank. Father, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
To the confessional!
Father!
What now?
Father, watch out!
What?
Thanks, dude.
I was... Ugh.
I'd like to see that priest whip out answers from this version of the good book.
Thou shalt not steal!
Father? Can I borrow that pair of gardening shears?
Well, give me one good reason.
Doesn't the Bible say something like, "Begrudge not shears to those who deserve them, when it is in the power of thine hand to give them"?
Especially if those who deserve them art nameth Betty.
Well, that's only one interpretation. Wait, where did the words go? I swear to God I had something for this.
Is there a problem, Father?
That cross must have hit me harder than I thought. Fine, take them.
Thank you for your time, Father. The town's barber. Approaching him is like walking in a minefield. You need to tread carefully.
Before you say anything, ragazza, I don't know what got into me.
Cut the innocent act, mister. I know who you are and what you're up to.
Ma che cosa are you talking about? I'm nothing else but a humble barber.
Then you won't mind answering a few questions, right?
Yeah, I have nothing to hide.
How about you make me one of those free wigs?
Like a cosa DJ. Make you a wig. What do you take me for?
A barber?
A Serenella Merda. I keep forgetting. Let's talk price then.
Read your own sign, buddy. Free.
Frank Cooper doesn't even wish you buongiorno for free. Let me see that sign. Damn, it's true. But it's a one-time only offer. How do I know you didn't already get one?
You remember making me one?
What do you want it for?
I want a tall beehive wig to bother people at the movies.
Ah, I knew your type always did it intentionally.
I want to create a double of myself to replace me at school.
I don't think the world's ready for two of you.
Marco's too stiff. I think a wig could cheer him up.
Marco doesn't need a wig. He's perfect the way he is.
So I can make a disguise and ask you for another free wig. And another. And another.
Good idea. But you shouldn't have blabbed your plan to me.
Oh, fiddlesticks!
You know what? I'll think of something.
Tell me when you do.
Hey, Frank. I need help with something. How would I, hypothetically, get rid of someone who's standing in my way?
A lovely gift, like a bottle of good liquor, might go a long way.
How would you get rid of a shrub?
A barber always knows how to give a good cut. I suggest you do the same.
Never mind. Did you find out who popped your memory?
Nah, non-Lafato, unfortunately. I've been quite busy getting to know myself. I've discovered some exciting stuff. Care to hear my story?
Ooh, can't wait to hear it.
I was born in Calabria in the 1910s. Mio padre and mia mama decided they couldn't provide for us working drought-stricken fields. So they took us to America, to Chicago. Here I learned English and...
Calabria, Italy.
No, Calabria, Ohio. Porca miseria, of course Italy. Anyway, you want me to continue, or you're planning to keep interrupting me?
Sorry, go on.
My partner and I met working in a barber shop back in Chicago. We became notorious for trimming beards and having fun while doing it. We were doing so well that it wasn't long before the word spread, and it spread fast. Soon, our reputation caught up with us and got us in trouble. So, we decided to show some initiative and establish our own business elsewhere.
What kind of trouble?
The kind one gets into when the higher-ups find out you're doing a better job than them. Anyway, after the incident, we had to seek help from our friends in the government. So, long story short, that's how we ended up relocated here and started our new company, Rhino Co.
Why name your company Rhino Co?
People used to call me the Rhino back in Chicago.
Rhino? You look more like a possum to me.
Ha, ha, ha. No, they called me Rhino because I'm smart, strong, and unstoppable.
Not to mention your waist circumference.
So you're a comedian, eh? Why don't you accompany me into the dark alley and tell me more of those jokes of yours?
Sorry, I'm more of a crowded street type of comedian. Now that I think of it, Rhino Co. is a pretty odd name for a barbershop.
That's the thing, Ragazza. We started small, but soon we became a multi-industry company.
Impressive. What other businesses did you manage?
You know, a bit of this, a bit of that. We offered top-notch protection services, rock-bottom deep-water exploration tours, and then there was our lawn care service, Whack-A-Rat. But I was most proficient in the field of percussive maintenance.
Percussive maintenance? What does that even mean?
It's actually quite simple. You hit the problem, and the problem's gone.
That actually does make a lot of sense. What kind of protection?
The kind you'll need if you don't pay the monthly fee. Mako is our in-house expert in that field. Would you care for a demonstration?
Nah, I'm good. I don't see you as a scuba diving instructor.
Well, nobody's ever complained or asked for a refund. In fact, all of my clients were so satisfied with the service, they spend the rest of their days underwater.
That actually sounds pretty cool. Where do I sign up for these tours of yours?
Keep asking questions and we'll arrange for an early departure.
The only way I can see you working in a garden is as a gnome.
Ha ha ha. Very funny, Ragazza. Perhaps I should teach you how to dig a 6-foot hole.
Why would I need a 6-foot hole?
Keep asking stupid questions, and you'll find out soon.
Just to be clear, what do you consider a stupid question?
You're asking too many questions, Betty. Are you with the feds? Are you wearing a wire?
What? No! Are you?
Why would I? This conversation's over.
I'll leave you to your trimming. Hey, one more thing before I leave. How did you find out all those things about yourself?
I found certain records from the Federation of Barbers Inc. stored safely in my house.
I can't participate in a beer sliding contest with this. Ugh. I'll never.
You
Mike, I need help with something. You know what? Never mind. I think I'd better get going.
See ya.
Now this is my jam!
Hey, Lola. Got a minute?
Sure.
Lola, I need your... You know what? Never... I'll leave you alone.
See ya.
Messing with public...
Hey, are those our gardening shears?
No?
Oh, good. If they were, I'd have to kill you.
Mom gave me a job to do. Let's not disappoint her.
I don't think I have anything else to talk about. For now. Please use as after use in case of a... They will just keep away. Funny that... I bet that...
Despite its origin, anyone in town would be jealous of hair as lustrous and voluminous as this. Open at this time of night? I guess money never sleeps.
Finally, someone came to talk to me. I've been dying for some chit-chat.
Okay. By the way, who are you?
Lorraine, my dear.
Nice to meet you, Lorraine. I'm Betty. Everyone in town seems to be having trouble with their memories.
Oh, that's not possible. Everyone, you say. My memory is crystal clear.
What's the first thing you can recall?
Tonight? I've been here the whole time.
And before that, do you remember anything?
Well, of course I do, hun. Don't be silly. This morning, I...
See? You can't remember either. Do you know where your family is?
Oh, of course I do. Don't be silly. My family is... they are...
Do you remember your customers' names?
Of course. You're Betty.
Yeah, I just told you that a while ago. But do you remember the sheriff's name, for example?
The sheriff? His name is, Dear, I think my memory isn't what it used to be.
I don't think it's an age-related issue. There's something weird going on.
Age-related? How old do you think I am?
I don't know, between 70 and death?
Really? That old? What did I do with my life? Ah, so many missed opportunities.
Yeah, you could have. Lived dangerously.
Yes! I could have been the first woman ever to reach the summit of all 14 8,000ers.
Well, now it's certainly too late for that. I don't think you could make it with your walker.
Beautiful display you have here, Lorraine.
Thank you. But there is one thing that makes me uneasy.
Well, the fact that you don't sell cherimoyas is concerning.
What is concerning is that you know what a cherimoya is. But anyway, it's not that. Haven't you noticed? The display is full of military crates.
You're right. Where do you think you got them?
No idea. But the basement is full of them.
Perhaps you should keep away from the basement until we know more of what's going on.
Hey, Lorraine, can you help me with something?
Sure, hon. What seems to be the trouble?
Nothing. Sorry to bother you.
I'll come back when I have some fresh gossip.
Please do.
I know I've got deep... How about you make me one of those free wigs?
What do you want it for?
You know what? I'll think of something.
Tell me when you do.
Don't Touch gave his life for this town. His downstairs hair deserves a better ending. These shears are for gardening purposes only. Let's leave the chit-chat for later. Hey there, kids!
Hello!
What did you... About Mr. Horsey.
What about?
Is he available now?
Let me ask him again. Sorry, but he'll be busy for the next 100 years.
About Mr. Horsey.
What about him?
You'd better give me the horse, or else.
Or else what?
I'll beat you up.
Yeah? Bring it on, punk! Let's see what you got!
Whoa, calm down! No need to get rough!
What if...
You'd...
Or else...
I'll call you...
What are...
About...
What...
You...
Or else...
I'll tell you...
Good luck...
About...
What if...
Will he be available in 1,000 years?
Again? Okay, I'll check it out. He said that in case you manage to live that long, he's booked for infinity plus 1 year. What if
I give up? But mark my word.
I'll give you the horse when you pry it from my cold, wet hands.
Okay. I better go.
Please do.
I don't think my bare hands are an adequate tool for this. Hey, I still have more questions.
Go ahead. This should be fun.
Can you give me a clue?
Maybe, but pay attention, because I'm not going to repeat myself.
Forget it. I'll do it myself.
That's the spirit.
Well, nice talking to you. I'm going to be useful somewhere else.
See you soon, Betty.
Mom gave me a job to do. I'm back. Remember me?
Haven't you had enough for one night?
Let's try to find a diplomatic solution to our predicament.
Do you remember Linda's toolbox?
Nope. I'm the forgetful sort.
Care to tell that to the sheriff?
Go ahead, call him. But make sure to have all your affairs in order first.
Just tell me what you want in exchange.
Your friend knows what we want. The money. No money, no toolbox. Capiche? I'll need the doctor to prescribe an extra strong whiskey after dealing with you.
You know I'll keep asking until you give the toolbox back, right?
Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm a very patient man.
Can I have it?
No.
Damn it! Who lives here?
Stop asking questions.
What an odd name.
Frank Cooper, the barber. Now scram.
Great! By the way, fun fact. I already knew. I was just messing with you.
You're really cruising for a bruising, ragazza.
How could a barber possibly afford all this?
Mr. Cooper is an excellent businessman with diverse and lucrative holdings.
Then why is he always at the barber shop?
The barbershop offers privacy and a various set of tools to address any trade conflict Mr. Cooper encounters.
Do you know what caused the explosion earlier?
I don't, but I hope it wasn't the ducks.
Ducks? What kind of ducks have you seen? Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
What were you saying?
I was asking about the kind of ducks you've seen.
The angry kind. End of story.
Why don't you go take a break? I'll keep watch while you're gone.
Nice try, ragazza, but I'm not leaving. Unless Mr. Cooper or some unforeseen force of nature compels me to.
You mean like an earthquake?
No, I mean an emergency liquidation of assets.
What are you on about? The bank doesn't open until the morning.
What I'm talking about is dropping anchor.
Yeah, right. And where's the yacht, big guy?
You're not getting it. I'm talking about fertilizing the plants. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
You should have seen your face. Fertilizing the plants. What are you, 5?
No, but that's the number of your ribs I'm going to break if you don't shut up.
Killjoy. I'm leaving. I was just stopping by. Ugh, his breath smells like a distillery. There's a motel and a gas station nearby. I'll never get used to this.
You again?
Mike? Someone's in my... What should I do?
Well, if you need them gone...
he...
Well, there's many ways you can get them drunk and get them out of the way.
Aren't you getting a bit carried? Maybe she could wait until nature calls.
Yeah, she could. But where would the fun be in that?
I have some questions.
What do you want to know?
Nothing. I think I'd better get going.
See ya.
beer slide. The rules are simple. If Slim bites the dust, I get a prize.
You gonna pay for that? Then leave it.
Tomato smoothie. Ketchup. Ketchup.
You gonna pay for that? Then leave it alone.
Slim?
Hey!
Consider yourself challenged, John Slim.
Sure thing. Just give me a few minutes to finish what I'm doing.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Betty, but he's been finishing his hairdo since he woke up.
If only there was a way to slick his hair back permanently. Sorry, Slim, but I've gotta go.
Leaving me is the hardest part. I know.
No, it's not.
I like your idea, but we should do it more subtly.
Now this is my jam! I feel something terrible has happened.
No way.
Oh my God! My hair! My beautiful hair!
It's gone. Forever!
No!
Slim slippery comb. Ew. Shiny. Nope! Bad Betty! Bad Betty! It's my fault. I should try to make it up to him. Come on, Slim, cheer up. It's not that bad. This is actually a really popular hairstyle.
Among grandpas.
Guys, not helping.
Tell you what, if you stop crying, I promise I'll make it up to you.
You'll go out with me?
What? No! I'll bring you a hat or something. If you want to cheat, you should at least wait until the contest starts.
What can this humble barber do for you now, Betty?
Oh, come on! We both know you're not just a barber.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How about you make me one of those free wigs?
What do you want it for?
Let's say, hypothetically, I accidentally ripped someone's hair out. Like, all of it.
You what? Santa Madonna! Fine, I'll make it a wig, just to get you out of my sight. Do you have any materials I could use?
Here, can you do anything with this?
Hey, what's this? Where'd you get this, ragazza? Que magnifico! It smells better than Chianti. What magnificent creature did this fall from? Tell me, presto!
I'll tell you afterward.
Ragazza, you break my heart. But all right. Just sit tight while I work.
Thank you for helping to do this. I'm sure Slim's gonna love it.
Whenever you finish making it.
Will you stop that? I need to focus.
It fascinates me how there's room for improvement everywhere you look.
Basta! Say one more word, Ragazza, and I'll tear your arm off and beat you with it.
You know what? Leave it be. I'll take it to the butcher. No way he'll make a bigger mess than you.
Arrgh! That's it! I'm done! You want a wig? Do it yourself!
Yippee! Now I've got an apron. Oh, and a shaving kit, too!
Arrgh! Calm down, Frank. Deep breaths, just like Marco taught you. Good night, Ragazza.
It'll have to do.
Hopefully Slim likes it.